Okay, so in today's video, I am going to share 5 things that, in my opinion, you should not do when using only grease and water. For those of you that are new to my channel, my hair growth regimen consists of, I would say, 99% of using only grease and water. I've read a lot of comments where y'all are somewhat tweaking my regimen to, I guess, fit how you want to take care of your hair. So I decided to do this video just to keep it real with y'all and just let y'all know the 5 things that I suggest you don't do to your hair if you're going to use only grease and water. Now, again, it's your choice, but I have to keep it real with y'all. And, you know, if you're saying something that I disagree with, I have to let you know. Well, I want to let you know because I want you to experience the same results that I experience. So if I don't tell you, to me, it's kind of like not being fair to you. So in the comments, I do respond and say, well, hey, you know, try this, or hey, try that. But I'm doing this video so all of my subscribers are aware of everything that I'm saying in the comments, because I know sometimes, you know, it's a lot of comments. Some people don't even like to read the comments. So I just want to be transparent. Okay, y'all, so my first suggestion is do not apply oil on top of the grease layer or before you apply the grease layer to the length of your hair. To me, is really no benefit of doing that. I know a lot of people say they're, you know, really trying to seal in the moisture, but that grease is thick enough. It's going to seal in as much moisture as possible. And then some people say that they, you know, they apply the oil before the grease because they want, they're wanting their hair to benefit from the oil. The oil is not, you're not going to receive any benefit from the oil that you can't get by just using the grease. Some people say that they apply the oil so the hair strand can receive like nutrients and vitamins and all that from the oil. That is not true. That is completely false. Your hair receives everything it needs before it grows out of your scalp. As far as putting the oil on your hair, vitamins or nutrients or whatever is in that oil, it can't do anything to your hair. All of the nutrients and vitamins, it starts within. So if you want to get some nutrients and vitamins into your hair, eat them. As far as applying, you know, the oil, and I know y'all see a lot of videos, because I've seen a lot, you know, where these people are mixing up this oil and that oil and saying, oh, this oil has vitamin D or whatever. No, that just sounds good and it's cute, but when you put that oil on your hair, the only thing you're doing is conditioning your hair. So when you put the oil, just so you put oil on your hair and then you put the grease, the only thing you're doing is causing buildup on your hair. Causing buildup. So just keep it simple. Choose which one you want. Do you want to use oil to condition and seal in the moisture, or do you want to use the grease? You have to choose. Keep it simple. Don't overthink it. You know, the only thing you're doing is conditioning the hair. Conditioning the hair. Sealing in the moisture. That grease is going to get in there and clog in any openings or, you know, any kind of damage to the hair. But as far as like, you know, y'all saying, oh, it's going to get all the nutrients and no. That just sound cute. Okay, so number 2. And I should have made this number 1 on my list. let me tell y'all. Number 2, don't mix oil with your grease. Okay, so let me explain. The only thing you're doing when you mix, your oil and your grease, I know you think, I gotta concoct some stuff, because you see these YouTube videos where the girls are, they're doing this and they're doing that, and they say, oh, my hair grew so long. Girl, look, no. No. The only thing you're doing is diluting the formula of the grease. When the companies, whoever, Blue Magic, Sulfur 8, they've already created the formula the way they want it to be, the way that they know that it's going to benefit your hair, or the way that they feel is going to benefit your hair, based on reviews and comments, and even people continuously buying the product. So they've already formulated the grease. You adding, I'm going to put some olive oil in there, and I'm going to put some coconut oil, and I'm going to put some grapeseed oil. Girl, no, you are diluting the formula. And so you might not experience the benefit of the grease by doing this. And I know that based on what, y'all are telling me in the comments, it's because you're thinking that you got to get these nutrients and these vitamins into your hair. No, don't believe the hype. Keep it simple. When your hair grows, it's growing from the inside out. So whatever you eat contributes to, the health of your hair. So in another video, I forgot which video, I was saying, no, you gotta eat the vitamins. Oh, I know what I was talking about. I was talking about how, on the, I don't have it in here, on the, the little packaging of the products, they'll say like vitamin this and vitamin that, nutrients and biotin. Girl, it's a scam. It's only there to influence you, or to, I guess, get you to buy the product, make you think, oh, you gotta have this to grow your hair. And then look, we be paying like what, $14, $15 for this oil. And no. That's why I just use grease, because you don't have to buy those expensive oils. My camera keeps going out, and so I'm having to take and do all this extra stuff. Okay, I think that's good. And I'm in my squeaky chair again, y'all, so don't say nothing in the comments about my squeaky chair. Okay, so number 3, don't keep applying grease to your hair and scalp. I get a lot of comments and a lot of questions asking me like, oh, so you don't moisturize your hair with the grease, until the next wash day? Meaning, like, if I wash Monday, do I apply grease to my hair Tuesday through the next wash day? No, do not reapply grease to your hair. When you wash your hair, you want to only apply the grease when your hair is wet or damp, because the grease is going to seal in the moisture. Once your hair dries out, which is going to be about 2 to 3 days, there's no need to apply grease to dry hair. The only thing you're doing is causing buildup. You're not sealing in any moisture, because the moisture has evaporated. Grease cannot moisturize your hair. Grease can only condition your hair, because there's no water in the grease. So the best thing to do is to reset the grease. And when I say reset the grease, I mean wash your hair, wash all of the grease out, and then apply more. So what you're doing is you're going to wash out the grease while the water is running on your hair, and you're shampooing with your gentle moisturizing shampoo. You're adding moisture back into your hair with the water and the moisture from the shampoo. You're adding moisture back into your hair. That's all the moisture you need, believe it or not. And then you're going to seal that moisture in, with the grease or with the oil, whatever you choose. But as far as every day putting grease, no, that's build up. You don't want to do that. Even with like one layer of grease, it's hard. Your hair can't obtain any moisture. You gotta really shampoo that grease out, strip it out of your hair, and then allow the water or product or whatever you're using to touch your hair strand in order to absorb the moisture. So again, do not keep applying the grease on your hair every day. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. Okay, so number 4, y'all, don't mix your greases. If that's a word, greases. Yeah. Don't mix your grease. You know, I see a lot of videos where, you know, these people are concocting some stuff, meaning they're getting Blue Magic with Sulfur 8 with whatever other grease, you know, mixing it together and saying, oh, with the Vicks Vapor Rub, oh, you know, my hair grew this long. That is not true. That is not true. Well, you know, maybe I shouldn't say it's not true because I haven't done it. But let me say this, you don't have to do that. You can just keep it simple. Find one grease that, you know, works for your hair and just stick to that. You know, oh, and also for your scalp. Every grease that you put on your hair strand, your scalp might not like it. You'll, you know, be real itchy. So find one grease that works for your hair, or you may have to find 2 greases, one for your scalp and one for the length of your hair. But as far as mixing those greases, girl, no. All right, you're gonna create a bomb. Okay, y'all, so number 5, do not comb or manipulate your hair after you have shampooed your hair, applied the grease, and styled your hair. And the reason I say that is because your hair is going to dry out in 3 days. It's going to start feeling really dry, and you know, it may even feel a little bitter. I mean, not bitter, with brittle. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going to feel really, really brittle. So if you go in, it's going to be dry. That's number 1. So if you try to restyle your hair, it's going to break off. And that's what I was attempting or trying to tell y'all in this video. I got a lot of like negative feedback or criticism, but I know that what I'm telling you is true because I have experienced it. And as I mentioned before, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Now, somebody asked me in the comments, I think it was today I read the comment, you know, so are you saying you all about grease or you against grease? No, I 100% am about grease. It's cheap and it does the job. However, it wouldn't be fair for me to say, hey, use grease, it's gonna grow your hair long, but not tell you, you know, hey, be careful though. So that's what I was intending to do. That was my intentions in this video, was to tell you, hey, now grease will do this and it'll do that, and it's gonna help you grow your hair out. But don't get it twisted now. If you manipulate your hair with the you know, after it has dried out and you have that grease, you get your comb and comb through your hair, you're going to have a lot of hair in the comb. And even if you just get your fingers and like my twist, if I try to take my twist down, I think I was showing y'all this in that video. You try to get your little twist and take it down, your hair, some of your hair is going to break off because it is dry. So just because you know your hair feels soft with grease and you know, you think, oh, grease is the bomb, or even just me showing you, oh, my hair grew this long with grease. Hey, look, let me just tell you now, you gotta be careful with the grease. It will cause your hair to break off. Or maybe I should say, it can cause your hair to break off. So what you want to do is, as I've shown you in my highly requested wash day video, a lot of y'all are asking me about, you know, what's my regimen or my routine. Go ahead and click on this link right here, and that's my wash day routine, my simple wash day routine. But what you want to do, you want to rinse your hair with some hot water. The hot water is going to rinse off some of the grease, as I showed y'all in this little experiment. It's going to rinse off some of that grease and allow a little moisture, just a little bit, to get into your hair strands and add a little moisture back into your hair. So that's the point of putting that bag on, so all of that moisture can just settle into your hair. And then I leave the bag on maybe 30 minutes, hour, 2 hours, however long you want to leave it on. Sometimes you can sleep with it like that. And you're going to see your hair is going to be really, really soft again because, it's the water. But yeah, you have to do that to add the moisture back into your hair, and which will allow you to be able to manipulate your hair without experiencing the breakage. That is really, really important. Keep in mind that manipulating, whether you're combing, finger detangling, you may even just be like getting a twist, taking this down, and you want to connect it to another section of hair. All of that. The hair is dry. When you manipulate dry hair, it can lead to breakage. So once you style the hair, leave it alone. Cover it up. Or, I pull it back in, like now I got a bun back here. I pull it back in a bun and that's it. I don't touch it. I don't touch it because I know 3 days it's going to dry out. I'm not going to manipulate dry hair because it leads to breakage, whether it's the length of your hair or even just the ends of your hair. So if it's the length, you're going to see a decrease in density because you pretty much broken the hair off, from the root or, up here, the length of the hair. Okay, y'all, that's pretty much it for this video. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Be sure to leave me some comments. If you have tried this regimen, please leave it in the comments below. Let me know, if you like it or if it doesn't work for you. If you need my help, I try to respond to all of the comments, just to kind of, fill in any gaps or misunderstandings. So if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. You can also email me. You can contact me through Instagram. I do respond. I'm able to respond really, really quick, at the comments because I have my phone with me all the time. But you don't worry about that. But okay, yeah. So share this video, y'all. Share this video with all of your social media friends. And thank y'all so much for subscribing to my channel. Yeah. So I think that's it, y'all. So until the next video, guys. Bye-bye.